Hello,
I'm Monique,
I'm Will
and we are living the good life, Rving, and
Rving.
we are coming to you live from Menifee, California.
Yep,
And we wanted
Menifee.
to give you a little update on what we've been up to.
Okay.
So a lot has happened to us.
Yeah, quite a
RV
bit.
life is good. I can't complain. We are truly blessed. And if you can see the spot that we're in right now, we are truly blessed.
Yeah, pretty nice.
So let's see, we left off. We went to Lake Skinner,
That
and
was nice.
then we went back we went to Lake Perris for the first time and stayed.
That was
That is
so.
where our nightmare started.
Yeah,
We spent, we were supposed to spend 5 days there, and we ended up spending 4 days there. And we booked 4 days originally because we were having problems reserving the 5 days at first. And we had a really nice spot. We were nice and secluded. We really didn't have any neighbors. Maybe one or two during the week. But it was so nice and quiet there. It was perfect. Um, until we added an extra day and had to switch locations.
that's
So
when the
they had
nightmare
us to
started.
move from one spot to another for our 5th day. Because the spot we were in, someone grabbed while I was reserving it. So we moved, plugged in, got settled. It was 105 degrees outside that day when we moved and finally got ourselves settled and ready to plug in and everything. Plugged in, got inside. Electrical's working fine. Everything was working great. We were finally cooling off because the air conditioners were running. And boom, everything went out.
Yep.
All electricity, everything in the RV went out. And I was like, this could not be happening, right? So I go
Right.
out to the pedestal and I take a look. Nothing. Reset it, everything, nothing would come back on. Surge protector, nothing would come back on. So I said, all right, I'm going to go, because the ranger station is pretty far from where we were. I'm going to go drive down there and let them know that something's wrong. So it didn't take but 5 minutes for them to send out maintenance to come check it out. Well, the guys were there for over an hour and couldn't get the electricity turned back on and couldn't figure out what was wrong. They just kept telling us old infrastructure, and then that was it. So finally, I was like, well, can we move to another spot? Like, I can't
Right.
stay here all day in this heat with no AC. And then, so they finally went to the radio station and was able to get us a campo spot. It's like, great, perfect. Go to campo spot. It was in the same area where the electricity had went out for us. So I was thinking, okay, they're going to check it. It's going to be okay. We're going to move there. They checked it, of course. The electricity was working with their little meters. But as soon as we plugged in with our surge protector, it went out again too.
Right.
So
I remember that.
that was the end of that. So we were like, okay, it's 105 degrees. I was dying in the heat. We were already hooked up. The guys weren't around for us to say, hey, it's not working. So I had to drive all the way back to the ranger station with the RV attached and let them know that that wasn't working either. They moved us to another location. By this time, I was so tired. We just dropped the RV. We didn't even plug into the electricity. We left there because our family only lives around the corner. And we went to my mother's house to go and cool off and relax and rest. I was so hot, so tired. I was like, let's just pick up the RV. Let's not even stay there. Let's just bring it back to the front of the house and just stay there for the night. So went back, picked up the RV, told them that we weren't staying. I wanted a refund for the night. And we took the RV back to my mother's house and stayed. Well, the RV stayed out front. We stayed in the house with the AC running. So we were comfortable. So after that, we thought everything was cool. We'll throw on the generator to, run stuff in our RV. And our inverter started making this buzzing noise underneath our bed like it was going to blow up. Dun, dun, dun.
Dum.
Lake Perris might have killed our
Inverter. Yep.
So the next day I decided to hitch up. Well, the RV was already hitched up. Get up early in the morning, head over to Pacific Coach Works, and have them take a look at our RV.
Yep.
And sure enough, it fried our
inverter
and our transfer switch. So they had to put a new one in. So luckily, they took care of us, as they do. Pacific Coach Works is amazing. They have amazing customer service.
Yes, they do.
We have another appointment with them for other repairs on our RV. They get us in and get us out. They take care of the situation, and we love them to death. Thank you, Fred, and your team.
Yeah,
you
Fred, you're the
amazing.
man. Yes.
So that was that. So then we get our RV back from Pacific Coach Works. We're headed back here to Menifee, where we have reservations, and we are a block away from the RV park, and the engine light comes on our truck. So I'm like, great. It's still 100 degrees outside, and we're like, okay, let's just get in the park, try to find a spot. Luckily, we found a spot, and seriously, we dropped the RV as fast as we could. And I was like, let's just go take the truck straight to a shop before they close. And we dropped the RV, took the truck, took it to AutoZone to see what the code would read, and found out that we're having low fuel pressure on our truck. So by the time we were done, all the shops were closed, so we couldn't take the truck there. And we wanted to be close enough to the shop so that we could get the truck fixed. So luckily, we got it all the way to Amco, where we had our fuel pump replaced, and we were able to drop it off there. And they were closed for the weekend, so they ended up keeping our car for the whole weekend. So we ended up with no car, so we ended up having to stay with family so that we wouldn't be stranded. And we did that, and found out that, unfortunately, due to COVID, that they have no techs to service diesel trucks at the time because everybody's sitting at home collecting their $600. So advised us to take our truck somewhere else
and
have it looked at. So of course, it took it to another shop, thinking that they were going to be able to fix it too. Unfortunately, they did not have the expertise to diagnose the truck, so they gave it back to us and referred us to another shop, which we have an appointment for also on Monday.
Yep.
Oh, man. Yeah. And we also have an RV appointment on Monday too, which is bad. So I might have to change that. Oops. So.
Oh, wow.
Right? So.
Oh.
Well, no, because we're going to drop the RV off at 7, and then our appointment for the truck is at 8. We should make it.
Yeah.
So that's what's been going on with us. A lot of truck repairs. We also had the link bar to our stabilizer bar on our truck break and had to be replaced.
Yeah. It's up in the front.
We were supposed to go to Arizona, and shout out to our amazing friend Kathy, who had an amazing birthday, And to her amazing sister-in-law, Daria, who also had a birthday. Happy birthday
Daria.
to both of you
Hi,
guys.
Kathy.
Sorry we were unable to make it to Arizona. But with all these truck repairs, it was kind of a blessing that we did not try to drive our truck all the way to Arizona at this time. And that we stayed close by. Because now we're able to get those repaired and be ready for our next adventure. Which is hopefully in September. When we leave to head north. And go Northern California to Washington. Let's cross our fingers. Also, I applied for a camp host job.
Yeah, you sure
and
did.
I got a call back today. And it would be in Jurupa, Riverside County. And it would be at the Jurupa Regional Park as a camp host for their historical park, which is the Jensen House Estates. I don't know if you've ever heard of it.
Yeah.
It's a historical landmark in Riverside. And that would be fun if we get that. So we're crossing our fingers.
I'm looking forward to learn about that. I've never heard about it.
Happens.
Yeah.
Then we'll be able to stay a little bit longer in one spot, which would be nice.
Yeah.
So those are the things that are going on with us. We want to make a quick video, let you know what's going on. If you're new to our channel, please like, subscribe, and follow us here on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram.
Right.
And coming soon, our RV sticker right there. It's coming soon. So,
yep.
Hope everyone is doing well. I am seriously backed up and have not watched any YouTube videos. I tried to binge watch some today. We've been just having problems with reception where we've been. Lake Perris, if you ever go there, no cell phone reception, no Wi-Fi, no internet, barely any TV signal. So that's another for that one. So that review. Our bed moisture barrier, that's been working great. We haven't had any mold underneath our mattress.
No.
And zero. We've been loving that. Let's
it's
see what else.
Comfortable too.
Yeah. Any other products that we've reviewed on our channel? Oh, our cilajet ceramic coating on our RV.
Oh yeah.
Man, we washed our RV. That's
so a must.
Easy.
You need to have that if you have an RV.
Right?
It's a must.
Yes.
You got to have it. Otherwise, you're going to pay the price.
Right.
Yep.
So, it made washing our RV a lot easier. Yeah. So, we will check you guys out and see you guys soon. Hope everyone's doing well. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
Live the good life.
Living the dream.
See you guys later.
All right. Bye.
Please like and subscribe and follow us on YouTube. Live the good life.
And living the dream.